To this math problem. So here in this question it is given a square minus b square is equal to 64 and a into b is equal to 8. Then we need to find the value of a plus b, right? So let's see the solution of this question. So I write what is the given first. So the first is given here, a square minus b square is equal to 64. This one I am writing as a equation number 1. So second term is given, a into b is equal to 8. So this one we write as a equation number 2. So now, and this the first equations, recalling the first equations, a square minus b square is equal to 64. Now taking the square on both sides, taking the square on both sides. So therefore we can write this one as a square minus b square whole square is equal to 64 square. So this we can write the formula. So a square minus b square is, so a square of square is a to the power of 4 plus and plus b to the power of 4 minus 2 into ab. So the formula is 2 into ab. Then a is square is here, b is square is value of b is square is here, and now is equal to 64 square. So the and this term minus 2 a square minus b yeah, minus 2 a square b square, I am taking this one right side, then it will be 64 square plus, so 2 a square b square. So a square b square, this term I write as a into b whole square. We can write a into b as a whole square. So here what term remaining, a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4 remaining. So these we can write here. So as we know, the value of a into b is 8, right? Here it is given a into b is 8. So that one we are submitting in this here. So then it will be a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4 is equal to 64 square. So plus, so here ab value is 8. So it will be into 8 square. So again, if we simplify this one, a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4 is equal to 64 square plus, so it 2 into 8 square is what, 8 square is 64. So therefore we can take this right side, we can take the 64 as a common out. So common out 64, then it will be 64, 164 remains and plus 2 remains here, right? So 2 remains, and now this we can call here. So 64 into 64 plus 2 is 66. So therefore this equation we can call as a equation number 3, right? So we are calling this equation number as a 3. So now I'm applying the formula here. So as we know, so a square plus b square a whole square formula we is, so here we have taken the term is that a square minus b square whole square. So now we recalling the formula, so that is a square plus b whole square, right? So positive formula, there is a minus b whole square we have been called, and here we will be recalling a plus b whole square. Then it will be a square, so a square plus b square plus 2ab. 2ab means here a value is square and b value is square, therefore it is a to the power 4 power is come here. So now this a square plus b square whole square. So here a square a to the power 4 plus b to the power 4 we can write from this equation 3. So then it will be 64 into 66 plus 2 into ab value, here square is there. Okay, square okay, square I have forgotten, because a value is square, b value is square. Therefore with this one we can write as a b whole square, right? This we can write as a into b whole square as we have previously written. So ab value is 8, then it will be 8 square. So again we write this equation, so a square plus b square whole to the power of square, and it will be 64. If we take the common out, then it will be 66 plus and here 2. So 8 square is what, 64. 8 square is 64. Okay, then we can take, if we take 64 as a common, then it will be plus 2 remains. And if we solve this one, then 64 into 66 plus 2 is 60, 8, and here it will be remain a square plus b square whole square, right? So now this we can taking square root on both sides. So take a square root on both sides, square root on both sides, then it will be square root of a square plus b square whole to the power of square, and the square root of 64 into 68. So this we can here square root will be get cancelled from the square, and it will be remain as a square plus b square. So here square root of 64 we know that is here we can write as a plus or minus of 8 into square root of 68, right? So this plus or minus of 8 square root of 68 we can write as a we can rewrite as a 4 into 7. 4 into 7 is 68. So and now this one again we can write this a square plus b square, a square plus b square is equal to plus or minus of 8. So square root of 4 is 2, right? I am taking 2 as a outside, then square root of 17 remains, right? So if we solve this one again, then a square plus b square, 8 into 2 is 16 plus or minus of 16 square root of 17. So the here two possible values we will be having. So case 1 is a square plus b square is equal to 1 is plus value, that is 16 into root 7, and case 2 value will be a square plus b square is equal to minus 16 into root 7. So here positive value will be having, and here negative. So negative value is we are having, so therefore it is rejected, this value will be rejected, right? So negative value we won't have the solution, right? So now this solving these equations. So here a square plus b square, I am applying the formula here or recalling the formula, that is a plus b whole square. So a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2 into ab. So here a square plus b square we know value is 16 into root 7, and plus 2 into ab, ab value is 8, we know that one, right? It is given in the data. So therefore it will be again, so this be a plus b whole square, right? So it will be a plus b whole square, a plus b whole square, and it will be also a plus b whole square is equal to 16 16 into root 17 plus 2, 2 8 is 16. So here we can take the common out of 16, right? So we take the common 16 as a common here, then it will be root 17 plus 1, and here remains a plus b whole square. And now we take this square root on both sides. If we take square root on both sides, then it will be square root and square will be get cancelled, we'll be having a plus b is equal to square root of 16 is what, 4. So we can write this one as a plus or minus of 4 square root of root 17 plus 1, right? So this also having two values, a plus b is equal to plus 4 root of 17, right? Root of root of 17 plus 1, and another value is a minus b is equal to 4 in minus 4 into square root of 17 plus 1. So these are the two possible values for the given problem. Don't miss out the miss out the steps. Please subscribe the channel for more videos. Please hit the bell icons for the notifications, and please do share with your friends. Thank you.